which like after we hook up, they would stop saying like, "This is our little secret." Okay, I'll leave you this and then go jump in the Thames. I don't know. That's funny. This is a swimmer's body. Why is that funny? Okay.
All right.
Oh no, you're not.
It is almost Christmas. All right.
Oh God, look, that was the worst panto ever. I think we should. Oh no, you're not. Fucking hell.
Russell, what is it with the fucking panto, the Mexican wave? I'm trying to run a sophisticated comedy night here. You're turning it into fucking Winter Wonderland.
Sorry, this is sophisticated.
This is the height. It's like meta. It's like showing how the sausage is made. Yeah. It's intellectual. It's for intellectuals.
Hang on.
I'd literally popped outside for like 10 seconds and she'd go on stage again. I don't know what we're going to do about this.
Or not, okay. I like your alarm. Thanks for all your help tonight. Yeah. Yeah, it was great. It's good, all good stuff. Yeah, you're the best stage manager we've ever had. Bearing in mind, we've had 2 other stage managers. One of them is suing me for £5,000. The other worked here for 3 weeks and has had a nervous breakdown. So you're the best one. Okay, yeah. Have you got? So you're just staring at me now. Anything to add?
I think that
yeah, Russell.
So
maybe you can give some
when
input.
you normally finish, like I'm just saying, HR. Like I'm just saying,
Yeah.
when you normally finish your comedy act, you kind of leave the stage. This is getting awkward, people.
Well, yeah.
Maybe
I
we
mean,
could just bring the next act on and she
yeah,
can just lurk
yeah.
around.
Why don't you just stay on stage, manage the next act from there? Yeah, great. All right.
You
So
can
Emily,
help.
manage the next act's entrance. We'll leave
Which
it
is
up
not
to
awkward at all.
No, well that's rats.
Okay, so we're just going to have to leave Emily on the stage forever. Thanks so much for watching the Rats recap. We're back next week, Tuesday 29th. It's our big Halloween party with a live band. See you then, bye.
Stage time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you having a good night? This is your penultimate act, so I need to really hear, are you having a good night?
Hello, I'm Harry Deansway, the host, producer and creator of Rats Comedy Club, London's most chaotic comedy club in Soho every Tuesday. This is a brand new feature where I give you a sort of highlights package of this week's show. We start with a song.
Disaster. You've edited it too quickly. This is not right. Anyway, right. Rats!
Well, that started well and then went pretty downhill pretty quickly, as it often does. So Rats is essentially a new comedian night with performers at different stages of their career. Some good, some bad, some who told you to get up on stage, and do you have their number so we can both sue them.
I can't do that, I'm teetotal. I only drink tea. Many years of training has gone into this. So stay. I mean, it may look very obedient, but only 10 minutes ago I found it under a table.
However, if you're lucky, you might come down one night and see a professional comedian. This is Josh Glantz. He came down to do some prep for his Soho theatre run in exchange for me featuring him in this video.
I don't think, I mean, there's a lot of, comics in the room. I don't think you guys really appreciate what magic this is. Do you? Do you understand the electricity that's going on in here? It's beautiful.
Cancel that. That's the wrong sound effect. It's wrong sound effect. You need to expand.
I don't have a Josh got given a bucket and rejected it sound effect.
How many people are watching the stream right now? Wow, so people are tuning in and tuning straight out again. Fantastic.
Put another 20 seconds back on for that, Yeah, so...
I will, don't worry.
Yeah, you better, yeah.
So, pressing the buttons is my trusty sidekick Russell. He's in charge of visual and audio effects. We sort of use those at the night to sort of fill the awkward silences and steer the acts in the right direction. However, tonight he decided to play the excuses sound effect visual that we use over me. But as you can see, I'm a consummate professional and dealt with it very well.
Wow.
And I simply, it was almost impossible for me to sweat.
Oh, all right, listen, guys. There's only so much I can do, right?
I was with the children. I'd taken Beatrice to...
Stop. I'm not making an excuse here. I have to fucking
been
produce
working-
this show, host this show, organise the fucking camera people.
Get your hand off my penis!
So my job is just to sort of keep the night ticking along. We use a technique known in the industry as crowd work, and some people say I'm the best at it.
My favourite dictator. I'm a big Gaddafi fan. Yeah. I thought that was a good dictator, yeah?
Listen, an audience member asked me who my favourite dictator was. I do not condone dictatorship, but I think it's fine to have a favourite dictator. Just because you've got a favourite dictator doesn't mean you condone dictatorship or all the lives lost under their rule. And if an audience member asks me how my copyright trial against the UK's biggest character comedian is going, do you want me to just stay silent, or do you want me to get the Daily Mail article up and go through all the comments of people off the internet slagging me off?
Another unknown out for free publicity. Well, it hasn't worked because there is only 4 audience members at this show.
So Rats is actually a competition where the rats can win various prizes, including that t-shirt that Mike, the stage manager, is holding up there. This week's winner was Louis. It's just a coincidence that he paid me 40 quid for a comedy consultation. Anyway, let's have a look at his set.
This is fantastic. I'm doing a competition tomorrow that I wanted to warm up for. And this has actually really helped because now I no longer want to do comedy. So it saved me a trip, so that's nice.
And these guys really want to win this competition because they lead quite meaningless lives. And when I say guys, I mean guys because it is 90% men who do open mic comedy.
Despite...
And I've never got through to the final.
Well, maybe if you wrote some material, you might do. But you can't just pull 2 chairs onto the stage and call that an act.
So the night wasn't very well attended. I called our head of marketing, Ed, up onto stage to sort of tell him off, find out what was going on, and he sort of ignored me and said I'm just going to sing an opera song instead. So I'll have to speak to him another time. But he does have a lovely voice, as you're about to see.
Yeah, all right. So Ed, our opera singing head of marketing. Do you need some music or you can do it a cappella? Okay, all right. So guys, to finish the night, we're going to have some a cappella opera.
Also, let me by a man who probably ate more than one cornetto.
Got a sharp wit about him as well. All right, so some a cappella opera before we record the podcast. Do stick around a quick. All right, you type it in, I'll fill. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been at Rats, London's most chaotic comedy club. We're here every Tuesday. Megan, you're going to bring 5 people next week, apparently. Mike, you're going to have a serious look in the mirror because you are a disgrace. You're a lovely guy. No, you're a lovely guy, but this night is gonna go into the toilet. Yeah. I'm telling you, since we hired you, attendance has gone down. We hired you to push attendance up. Huh? Guys, can you hurry up? There's only so much I can fill here. Yeah.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to Mike, our stage manager, for the way I spoke to him. It's obviously not your fault that the women's toilets are downstairs and you couldn't convince any of the girls who used it to stay and watch the show for a fee, and the way I spoke to you was quite frankly rude, and so I apologise. Anyway, here's the real reason we didn't sell any tickets. It's our marketing manager Ed singing us out of the show with some opera.
A sun I know of that's bright as steel. This sun, my dear one, is naught but thee. Thy face so fair one forever be. Thanks very much, guys.
Okay, so the reason Josh Glantz did this show was because I said I'd do some promo for his Soho Theatre run, Family Man, and that is on from the 30th of September to the 5th of October 2024. And I understand if you say that you love Rats, the Rats comedy show at the box office, you just get some tickets.
Do you remember when you first started
Come
out?
and enjoy that on us.
Let's bring back some memories for you, some glorious memories.
This is crazy, man. This gig's fucking nuts. This is crazy. You got like 9 cameras, 3 people watching. This is
and there's about
amazing.
8 people online.
You're wearing a wig.
It's not a wig.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the wait is over. The time is upon us. The time for your Thursday night entertainment. So we have a great night in store for you today. We have loads of comedians coming up. Feel free to get on the socials and do live heckles that will come up on the screen. For this part of the show, I like to give a little bit of inspiration to our up-and-coming comedians. So I like to play them a little bit of a video.
There is no excuse for not living up to your fullest potential. No excuse. I told you, I didn't get a new daddy. I didn't get a new mama. What changed? I changed. And I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying I've got to wait for good things to happen to me. And I said I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press forward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor and not a victim. Now let me say this before I move forward, and I can't explain it, but you better feel me. Winners win and losers lose. Winners win and losers lose.
1, 2, without further delay, I would like to welcome your host for the evening, the Pied Piper, the King of Chaos, the one and only Harry Deansworth.
Good evening. The round of applause of an audience who've never heard of me. Well, okay, great. How are we doing? He's laughing. Spread it around. Who's been to Rats comedy before? Okay, that's that checks out. So that you've just got a black screen there. So this is a very complex show. We have you who are in the room, and then we also have people who are watching live at home. And as is traditional at the start of the show, we like to see how many people have tuned in. Just before we do that, I would like to say that we have spent over £8,000 on the streaming technology to stream this to the internet. So let's check in how many people are watching the stream. We will be finding out very shortly. There we go. If we could get, that's us on there. It's exciting.
Where exactly are the numbers here?
Okay, that's Russell, our head of tech. Doesn't know where the viewer count is on the stream.
I think what's happened is we've got so many viewers that they have basically just said we can't fit the zeros in.
Okay, yeah, if you could find out where the actual viewers are, that'd be really helpful. But let's come back to that. Anyway, so Rats is London's most chaotic comedy club, now in its 8th glorious year. We go to many different venues, and this is our 7th home, and it's probably our best atmosphere ever. So you are going to see a set of brand new comedians who are fighting it out for the title of Big Rat Summer Spring Season. You will be able to vote for your favourite act tonight, who will go through to the final, if we're still in business, on the 31st of July. Save the date. That usually sells out because it's a playable gig. So yeah. I've never seen a more shocked audience in all my life. What did you think you were coming to, just out of interest? Anyone? Good. All right, great audience interaction. These three are loving it. Are the chairs comfy? You look like you're in a very comfortable chair there. Yeah. Was that extra? It was. Okay. Yeah, that's the VIP chair. It's £8. That's £8 well spent. But we know that actually everyone here is for either £1 or free because we've heavily discounted the show to fill it up. Anyway, good stuff. Breaking the fourth wall. The atmosphere in here is electric. So, no, it's actually good. This is a music studio, and they said we're really struggling to record authentic silence. Could you bring your night here? Yeah, just because there's like, at the end of a track, sometimes you need silence, and there's always crackling. But your night, we really get authentic silence. So you do a gig here. Obviously, it won't look good for our reputation, but we will have the most authentic silence in the music industry. So thank you for contributing to that. You will be on a avant-garde record very soon. Good. So how's it going? It's hot outside, isn't it? It's hot in here as well. Hopefully we'll have air conditioning for the final, or it'll just be a cold day. We'll sort of have a think about that. How did you hear about it tonight, sir? Are you performing, or are you watching? Or yeah, it was free. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to. I've lost all hope in this gig that I don't even wear shoes anymore. It's got to that stage. Oh, so it was free, and you're just like, well, are you poor at the moment, or? Oh, right. Was it free for you as well? Oh no, you paid £8 for your VIP seat. Yeah. So, but was it? And then you just got a free +1. Well, that's lovely. Well, that's a lovely story. I hope you enjoy the show. And is that her? Cool. Yeah. Oh, Russell, you got something to say?
Well, no, I thought we were just going, huh. So
Okay.
I thought I'd just join in.
Yeah. Anyone else want to say huh? No. All right. Good. It's cool. Well, so when I talked to Russell, he's supposed to come up on the screen. I don't know because we've moved him because he was annoying all the acts, and we sort of moved him to the back of the room. And the idea is eventually he does his job remotely at home. But this is the sort of first step of trialing that out. Are we going to see Russell on the screen downstairs? So also we have the tech room upstairs. Say hello or something.
Yo.
How's it going up there? I noticed you had a few technical issues before the show started.
Yeah, we've got it all sorted. The weather up here is a bit different, so we had to acclimatise.
Okay. Anytime you could get Russell on the screen, that would be really good.
There's literally no picture on Twitch, though, right? You know that, yeah?
Okay, so we're broadcasting a black screen on Twitch.
It's like
Sorry,
YouTube's
guys.
fine,
Yeah.
but Twitch is not, which is quite strange considering Twitch is our main...
Do get on the website. Yeah. So a few technical issues. No offence, obviously a lot of you haven't paid to get in tonight. The real money is on the stream, so that's why we're sort of catering to them a bit more. But do bear with us, we will come back to you. So how about you two? You guys, what brings you here this evening? Same reason. It was free, and you thought, well, nothing to lose. How wrong were you? Because time actually does have a value, and you are in deficit. But that'll teach you not to pay for stuff, I guess. No, it's great to have you here, and it does get better when you leave and you feel like, fucking hell, we're out of here. So you've got that. Honestly, it's worth hanging around for the whole show just to experience the high of sitting through the whole thing and getting out of here. Honest, like you think I'm just. So yeah,
that's why I come every week.
Yeah, and it takes them 2 hours to get here. So just imagine that, and it lasts about 2 hours the high home, right?
It does. It lasts me all the way to bedtime. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. That's what we're sort of doing here. We're it's sort of like a reverse entertainment. You've got to work a bit harder at this night to entertain yourself. So yeah, it's a bit of a workout. It's like a Tough Mudder of a comedy night where you sort of have to like do the work yourself. It's sort of like we've just been carrying on for ages. Is the stream sorted? Can I carry on with the show?
Yeah, the stream's fine. I don't know what the fuck Russell's on about.
There's a lovely sort of atmosphere within the staff. We all get on very well, and
Fuck everybody. I'm going home. I quit.
Oh.
Well, that's it. You started a mutiny.
Okay. Can we get Russell on the screen for when I talk to him, and then we can start the show? Just want to get that workflow going.
What do you mean you want him on screen? Like
his camera.
All right.
So let's just do a trial where I say, "Hey Russell, how's your day been?" And then you cut to him on his camera on this screen down here. Let's do a trial of that. Could you groan into the mic?
You didn't even fucking prep for this, mate. So just bear in mind, I'm a fucking chameleon.
Hang on. He's done it on the stream, so that's quite good.
All right.
That's where it matters. Do you really want to fucking see his face? Fuck him. Fuck off.
Well, I'm just thinking for
Well, if they wanted to see my face properly, like the audience, you'd put me where I should be, and that's at the front of the room, right?
Mummy and Daddy are fighting.
Look, Dan, there we go. Look, there you go. Happy. What have you done?
That's me, yeah. And there we go. That's Russell, everyone.
Hidden
now
behind the screen. Hello.
You don't have to use your imagination anymore. Hi, Russell. How's your day been?
Great.
All right, fuck off.
All right, there we go. We'll just let these last remaining audiences come in, and it is a slow burner. These guys have obviously been before and know it's better to arrive late and miss as much of the show as possible. Yeah. Can you say something, did you say? How long have I been a comedian? There is a Q&A in the second half, so do stick around for that, where any questions you have will be answered. All right, great. So
or run.
Or what?
Or run. Just run.
Okay, so this is our revolutionary approach to live stand-up. All right, it's gone now. But could we get a heckle back up on the screen? So if you are watching at home, could we get a heckle back up? If you are watching at home, you can type in !rats in the comments, and your heckle will come up on the screen behind the act performing. Woo. Not impressed. Okay. That's what I've spent £8,000 on. Also, we have a new feature now where you can add or take time away from the act performing in minutes. So you can do, what is it, Kay? Tell us through what they have to type.
Right. To engage with the voting online, you either say !add 60 or !60 if they're doing well or if they're shit.
Yeah.
And if they're doing well...
Doesn't work on me, but anyway. I have no set time. But yeah, go on.
Right. If you type in !add 60, as the comment suggests, you're going to add 60 seconds to his timer, give him or her more time. -60, appropriate thing. There goes through a 20-second voting window. So if you say add 60, you've got 20 seconds for anyone in the room to either counter or agree. So if more people in the room think that they're shit, even though one person thinks that they should get more time...
It's nice and straightforward.
They're going to lose more time.
Honestly, why don't you tell us a little bit more about it, Kay? This is definitely not killing the vibe, mate. Well, okay, Kay, why don't you read the source code out to us? Because we're all really interested to know the source code that you used to create that.
Yeah, would we like to? Oh, trust me, you'll. That's better than some of the acts we've got on tonight. The source code. So there we go. I think
add 60, -60, add more time, take off time.
And it just one last question: is the 60 in numbers or words?
60.
Okay, there we go. So,
but the add is in words.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
So add or minus?
Because it couldn't just be +60, could it?
So it's !ADD, like Russell's disorder, and then 60 after it.
All right, I think we've got it. All right, guys, so there we go. That's the show. Strap in. It's 6 hours long. Good. Are we excited? Is anyone excited? You've come late. You don't know what you missed. This is a cult. Anyway, so...
we will be passing round drinks at half time.
Yeah, it's a suicide cult. Okay, let's crack on. Let's bring on our first act of this... Love it. No. We've got 4 acts. We've learned over the years that it's better to just keep it short. We used to have 10. But because of the cost of living crisis, you can get the same amount of terrible comedy out of 4 acts that you used to be able to get out of 10. So, and the tariffs have affected us. So, good. All right, Russell, over to you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time where the people upstairs forget to start the timer because that's what they normally do.
I can't believe it.
And we are going to call our first comedian to the stage, Ari, who is our first victim.
Ari David.
Life is getting so hot.
Hey guys, hey, I'm Ari. Hey, I guess I'll get started. I used to work as a nurse, guys. Yeah, I used to work as a nurse during COVID. I think it was a good time to be a nurse during COVID because everyone was really positive about it. Whenever I wore my uniform and I'd be out and about, everyone would be like, "Thank you for saving lives." I didn't have the heart to tell them I worked at the abortion clinic. Yeah, I wasn't saving lives. I was making sure there was less of them, actually. I was really passionate about my work there. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a career transition. Yeah, I started off unemployed, and I've come full circle to giving up. It's a lot of fun. And I realized, guys, I don't want to aim too high in life, you know? I don't want to get to the top. I don't want to get to the top of any industry, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but at the top of every industry, there seems to be a pedophile ring. You know, in Hollywood and music and in the church and in the royal family. There's a lot of pedophiles, guys. Can you imagine, like, you go to the parties and you're there to network and stuff? They're actually there to network with the children. You know, they are. My other fear is I might turn up to the parties and they might be like, "Hey, you, go to the kids' table." You don't want to be a kid at that party, guys. That's actually, yeah, my fear. But I don't know, maybe it'd be a cool way to meet some of my favorite rappers. I know Drake likes to turn up to these things. This might be my chance. But I have been looking for a job though. I've been looking for a job, but the problem is in my area, there's not really a lot of jobs, because I'm from the hood. There's not a lot of jobs in the hood. No one believes that, by the way. They have books in the hood, okay? You can talk nice and be from the hood. I'm from the hood. They don't have a lot of jobs in the hood, but they have a lot of mentors in the hood, which is interesting because mentors are meant to help you with, like, making good life decisions, but they're in the same hood I'm in, you know? I feel like, I don't know. I don't think they should be mentors, but there's a lot of mentors in the hood. I've got a few mentors myself. It's kind of like hood Pokemon. You just collect them in the hood, these mentors. One of my mentors, he was like to me, he was like, "Ari, I've been to jail for 20 years and I want to help the younger generation not make the same mistakes." The thing is, I already know not to stab people, so I don't think he can help me much, guys. But I don't judge him because I realize, like, guys, I've done a history degree, so I've also wasted taxpayers' money. Yeah, I had a good time doing it too. I wasted all your money. A little bit more about me. I've been thinking recently. Oh, actually, no, before I go into that, growing up, my mum, she really struggled with, like, being an alcoholic and doing a lot of drugs and stuff. But she became sober. And when she became sober, she went around and she told everyone, she was like, "Guys, like, you know, I'm doing this for my kids." Now, I don't know what I did as a kid to make my mum sober, but I really regret it, guys. You know, you can take the alcohol and drugs away from someone, they can still be a dick, is what I found out. And it's not cool because she became sober when I could start drinking. So she has the moral high ground now in every conversation. I'm actually drunk right now. You do just become your mother, really. The other thing I realized, it doesn't make me a good friend, because now when my friends want to quit drinking, I'm like, "Stop. What if it's the only thing I like about you? Keep drinking. But I am thinking, guys, actually, I think I want a baby, guys. I think I want a baby. I kind of just want to be celebrated for doing something kind of easy. Yeah. The only thing really holding me back from having a baby is childbirth, because it's really painful, and it's really bloody, and I feel like, I don't know, in the last few thousand years, we could have changed it up. The only thing we've really come up with childbirth is the whole time we just surround the woman and we shout at her. You know? We're like, push! Keep pushing! I don't think any woman's lying there thinking, oh, is this the time to pull? She knows what she's doing. We've been doing it for thousands of years, guys. Do you think we came up with that so the men feel really useful in the room? We're like, yeah, you stand there and mansplain the whole time. Your wife's gonna love it. The other thing we've come up with are C-sections, which is, oh, is that my time? Whoa. Whoa.
1, 2. Oh yeah, so we do a little interview here at Rats to find out a bit about the performer, the mystery behind.
I don't think there's a mystery.
No?
No. I think I said everything.
Oh, okay, there's no mystery. I think I'll find some. But oh, by the way, I forgot to say, tonight is a Father's Day special. Dads getting free. Has anyone bought their dad? Okay, right. Well, our marketing executive is getting fired because we thought that was quite a good promo thing.
Oh,
you got a good relationship with your dad?
I have a great relationship with my dad.
Oh, would you bring him next Father's Day?
No.
Okay. Has he ever seen you do stand up?
No.
There we go. There's a bit of mystery for you right there, guys. Yeah. And your name's like the female version of Larry David. Is that right?
That wasn't what I was going for, but
no. Are you a fan
of Larry David?
Sure.
No.
No?
No.
Oh wow, controversial.
Yeah. Didn't he do blackface or something?
Can we get a check on that? Maybe on the internet, has Larry David done blackface?
Okay, 1 second.
If he hasn't, will you? Oh look, there we go. There's the stream. Oh, I thought we were going to find out how many people are watching, but I guess we'll have to wait.
Who?
Larry David.
Oh, I thought I was going to put Harry.
Harry David.
Harry Deansway.
I have never done blackface, for the record. By the way, I'm Harry Deansway.
No one believes you.
What? I gathered that, yeah, from the reaction. All right, we'll just wait for this, and then we can all carry on with the show once we've found out if Larry David is guilty or innocent of doing blackface. Could you read that out, Russell? Wow, this is the sort of gig where you will hear notifications on people's phones.
Larry has used the N-word a number of times.
All right, let's crack on.
I'm gonna go with no.
No. All right, so we've had it confirmed that Larry David has never done blackface. So do you like him now?
No.
Okay, cool. All right. Say that again. Okay, good stuff. All right, so guys, we can hear you upstairs. There's a very quiet atmosphere down here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
hold that. We just got some new audience members coming in.
Oh wow, it's unheard of.
Wow, you're actually checking their tickets. That is amazing. Just let them in, even if they haven't bought tickets for the show. They can come in. We're in desperate need of some audience.
Hello. And sit in the front, anywhere in the front row, so you can get picked on.
Welcome. It's a difficult venue to find. Don't worry about it. What, do you know what you've walked into?
Suicide pact.
Afraid not. Anyway, let's crack on with our second act of the show. You've missed one act, and if you speak to any of the other audience members, they'll congratulate you on that. So let's go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for round 2? Let me hear some noise. Okay, right.
This guy's going for it.
Right,
Spread
okay.
that around.
Right,
Come on.
okay. So, okay, I'm going to need everyone in their room to just close their eyes a minute, right? Just close your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, please.
Everyone close your eyes. What I want you to do is imagine that you're actually at a really decent comedy show. Just for, when you open them, just for like the first 10 seconds, like, this is amazing. And then that's all we're asking for. It's just that we're going to film it, and then that's the only clip we're ever going to use of audience.
We only
Okay.
need... So just to recap, we literally only need you for about 30 seconds.
Okay, can I have my screen back though, yeah?
Yeah, we literally...
Fucking hell. Look, honestly, like the only time that we actually need to use the fucking screen, right?
There you go.
And now it's been like, it's part of a bloody grime video.
Wow.
Fucking gang signs, look.
Wow.
That was a high five, by the way.
Okay.
And a peace sign.
We've seen why...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen! Wow, he's so angry. We're just getting on with it. I built the scene up here, mate. You're ruining the vibe, like.
You're ruining the vibe. You're like fucking got verbal diarrhea. Just don't shut up. You're like fucking Furby. 1 week. Anyway, go on.
Harry's ovulating.
I'd love to know. Go on then.
Sorry, you stopped me. So let me get this straight, right? Let me get this straight. You stopped me to tell me to shut up, to then carry on saying what I was saying before you stopped me to shut me up, right? Sorry, does anyone make sense of that? Was that part of the show? I'm so confused right now.
The moment's gone now. But the message is stop.
Sorry, hang
interrupting
on. Give me a second on that one. Give me 1 second, right? Tell me all about it. Come on, you tell me all about it.
I'm about to.
What did I ruin for you? Come on. Open up your heart to us, Harry.
Well, when someone speaks, yeah, you stop speaking, and then when they've stopped speaking, you start speaking. We're not here to hear your inner monologue, your whatever this sort of rant is, where you're just talking in a vacuum at the back of the room that no one really cares. People have come to this gig for free.
Are we having fun? We were having so much fun before you came. We're sorry. Sorry about that. So, what do you want to do? Discuss my hair? Okay, let's do it. It's falling. I don't know if you can see. You can notice. I'm losing my hair. I have a what's it called? Receding hairline. And here's the thing. I've been using medication twice a day. Twice. It's fucking expensive. 200 pounds every 3 months. 200. I have to use it. That's 800 pounds a year. And if I stop doing it, if I stop using the medication, it would fall down. I would have no hair if I stop. At this point, basically, I have a hair subscription. Fuck it. I'm trying my best. Do we want to go back to divorce material? All right, fuck it. No, I grew my hair because when I started dating my wife, she was jealous. She was the jealous type. She would check my clothes for long strands of hair because she would suspect I was with someone. So to bypass that, I grew my hair. But one time I came back home, she didn't find anything. No strands of hair. Not on my t-shirt, not on my trousers, not on my coat. She was like, who's this bald bitch you've been with? It's that fucking alopecia bitch. That was too aggressive for you, but it's fine. So I've been flying a lot, and I've been recently flying on Ryanair, which is fine. I find it comfy, unless you have a neck. It's the only airline, I did the research, it's the only airline where you can call the pilot boss man. It's the only one. And it's not, like, mid-flight they start distributing scratch card like it's an off license. It's weird. But it's one of the airlines where you have to pay for your seats, and if you don't, they threaten you. They fucking do it. They threaten, they're like, better pick your seat or we'll pick it for you. And where were you gonna put me, man? One time I paid 200 pounds just for the seat, not the ticket. And then the woman on the counter asked me, where do you want to sit? And I was like, next to the pilot, like right next to him. I have the playlist, I can play music, I can distribute snacks, it's gonna be a fun ride. Let's just do it. No, she didn't like that. I didn't get to travel that day. I'm gonna jump from material to material. So let's talk reform. Here's the thing. I'm Arab, and it's a touchy subject, immigration in this country. And one guy is particularly leading the charge on this, which is, he's called Nigel Farage. Here's the fun thing about his last name. I don't have much of an opinion on him, except that his last name is ironically Arabic. But he pronounces it in a French way. It's like Farage, but it actually means, it's actually Faraj. And it has two meanings. First of all, it means relief. And the second, and you can look that up, it actually means clitoris. That's an actual thing. It actually means clitoris. So I don't have a joke here. I just want to give you that information. So you can go back home and be less stupid. I think I have 2 minutes. So I got married last year, and I don't know. We're in a long distance relationship because my wife works for the UN in Ukraine. What have you guys been doing? Yeah, she works. So because we don't see each other, we see each other like once every 2 months, and when I get horny and she's not here to have sex, I just rub one out for the troops. I think of the troops on the front line. Be like suppressive fires. Just stay low. Wear a helmet. And that's for you. That's for the heroes. I also make sacrifices. But every time, like when she's here and we're gonna have sex, she likes to guide me. And I'm a feminist. I listen to her. I follow through. But she does it with the energy of like a couple looking for a parking spot somewhere in Soho. And it's like she's like, here to the right, to the right. You'll find it. Oh, slow down. Slow down, slow. Look left. Look. Keep going around. Keep going around. Turn down the radio. Keep going around. You know what? It's getting late. Let's give it to the valet. Just give it to the valet. That's when she take out the vibrator and rams it up my bum. Really? That's the one you laughed at? Well, 30 seconds. I don't know what to say, man. By the way, I know I'm light-skinned, but I'm actually Arab. So the only way for you to guess that I'm Arab is if I take off my shirt and show you my magic carpet. And oh, fuck off. I'm super self-conscious about it. I did one session of laser hair removal. We both know it's not enough, one session. And now it just grows in patches, like a chessboard. From a distance, it looked like low-resolution CCTV footage. Thank you. And I'm gonna stop. You can.
1, 2. Thank you, Ellie. That's what we like. An act who finishes early in their set. How are you doing? We have this conversation every time, but you are one of the few acts who returns to Rats again and again.
And she's leaving.
Yes, just when I mentioned the word return, no, she's gone to get a drink.
Oh, okay, that's
because
good. More
there's-
income for
yeah.
you and your more for your
and
much for your hairline.
you
All right.
cannot do this gig sober. It is impossible. But yeah, how you been? What you been up to?
Good, good. I got married, been back home, and now I'm here.
Okay.
So this is my first gig in English in like 2 months.
Wow, and you still remembered it? Yeah.
Yep.
so
I
that's
still. You're the only one that responds. I'm just. It's by elimination. I have to come here once a month.
Yes, and you've been going for a couple of years now. How's the career going?
It's still shit.
Okay.
Still shit.
I didn't really need to answer that question because you're still doing this gig. But,
no, I like it. It's also dangerous. I just like the thrill. I don't know if they're liking it. I have no idea.
give us a cheer if you're enjoying the show. All right, 20%. That's high for this gig. So
this is the only gig where like the staff to audience ratio is insane.
All right, cool.
This is like 5-1 or something.
It's quite late for our first.
And it's
walk.
increasing at the same point. It's just actually increasing.
That's quite late for our first walkout. That usually happens at least 10 minutes earlier. But anyway, all right. Well, good to see you again, man.
See you, cheers.
Thanks for supporting live comedy. Yeah, round of applause. Yeah. And I believe if you are watching this at home and you'd like to vote for Ellie, you can do so on ratscomedy.com/vote. So, ladies, how are you? How did you hear about this evening? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, everyone else paid, yeah. No. Everyone's here for free. So, and how are you enjoying it so far? Yeah, have you travelled far? Streatham Hill. Wow, you have come far. Well, I can only apologise. All right, wicked. Let's crack on with our penultimate act. But there is a second half, and to let you know what happens in the second half, we do a live podcast with some of the acts and some of the audience where we. Oh, here's the running order. Thank you. Where we work out what we've just watched. Sorry.
Someone is dying. It's okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have our penultimate act.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see those hands clapping one more time as we welcome the penultimate act to the stage. Harry, who is he? Or she?
Robert Enchu.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you guys. Like you said, my name is Robert Enchu, and originally from Romania, Eastern Europe. Then I moved to East London, and my quality of life is not improved at all. I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. But yeah, it's kind of weird to just drop down the socioeconomic ladder. But like one thing about London I didn't expect was like how dangerous it is, like so stabby. Like look at me guys, I look like I sell mushrooms. I'm a soft guy. I wasn't ready for all of this sharpness. So it was a bit of a culture shock. I feel like the only person who would have been ready for like London would be like Edward Scissorhands. I feel like he would excel in London. I feel like all the roadmen would be like, whoa, dude, this guy's amazing. 5 daggers, like 1 per each finger. That's pretty cool, I feel like they would start a gang around him, because you'll be like the king of all the roadmen, because he's like designed for it, They'll like start a gang, probably like I don't know, like Scissorheads or something like that. That's what they call themselves. And I don't really. And they would be like, so where is the scissoring happening, guys? I was told it was scissoring. Okay. I thought that was a very cute joke. But you guys didn't. No. Have you guys seen the new Mission Impossible movie? No. Yes? Some of you maybe, some of you know. I like Mission Impossible. I like the stunts. That's the reason why I really like the movies. I think that's really cool. Like Tom Cruise in one of the movies, he jumps from the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, right? I'm probably the best known Khalifa in this room. No, second best known Khalifa. Fuck. I fucked that up. But that's fine. In another one of his stunts, he like hangs off from the side of a plane as it goes up into the sky. I don't know if you guys know that. And like that takes a lot of like finger strength, I imagine that took a lot of finger strength. And Tom Cruise said in one of his interviews, he said he built up that finger strength over many, many years of hanging onto the closet doors that people were trying to take him out of. You guys don't know about his gay allegations. That's good. In his latest movie, though, he wanted to go out in a big bang, you know, because his last movie, he wanted to go on the most dangerous stunts yet. So what he did was, spoiler alert, in one of the scenes, he is in a submarine and is filling up with water, and his exit is blocked. So he needs to leave the submarine because it's filling with water, more water, and the only way he can leave the submarine is through the tip of the submarine. It's very on the nose, right? You know, no Freudian. It's a penis-shaped object, guys, and he's leaving through the tip. That's very funny. But let's go on the theme of dads. I'm still waiting for my dad. I actually sent him a message to come here today, and he's like 26 years late, and I don't think he's coming. He left when I was 1, guys. He left when I was 1. But I've never blamed myself, you know, miss. I've never blamed myself for my dad leaving, because I was 1. It wasn't my fault, you know. I feel like you have to be a real dick of a baby for your dad to leave you when you're 1. I didn't have that sort of skill set. But if your dad leaves you when you're 10, that's your fault. That is on you. There's no arguing about that one. So if anyone in this room is confused, it was your fault. But I have evidence for this claim, you know, like my brother was 10 when my dad left, so I'm pretty sure it's his fault. What a bad kid. But that's fun. The thing is my dad came back when I was 10 and he left again. So at that point I was like, this is just empirical facts. It's a fair experiment at this point. Do you know what I like about you guys? You guys are really silent. You guys are great. God knows I can hear every word I can say. That's good. You guys are making sure my recording is very clear. That's very thoughtful of you. You guys are great. I'll end on this. I'm a Harry Potter tour guide, guys. Some of you seem to like Harry Potter more than others. If you're wearing glasses, I think you like Harry Potter. But I don't really know anything about Harry Potter. I just take like random Americans to alleyways in London, and I'm like, oh yeah, they filmed Harry Potter 2 here. It's like, because they don't know any better. It's like, who gives a fuck? But sometimes you get like Potterheads, you know? And I don't mean like fun people that smoke weed. I mean fucking nerds. You know, people that genuinely care about Harry Potter. You should kill yourself if you actually care about Harry Potter. But that's a bit mean. I'm sorry. I feel a little bit bad inside. That's why I said that. But yeah, like sometimes they like, hey, they didn't film Harry Potter 2 here, and I hate it.
Just for our sponsors over at Twitch, we do not encourage suicide. So, how are you doing, Robert? I'm
good.
This must have been a tough gig for you because Robert's another regular here, and he often talks about his dad abandoning him. And must have been a tough one for you to book in.
Yeah, I was like, hey, can you come? He hasn't answered for the last 17 years.
All right, well, maybe we can do, we've got like 2 people watching online. We could maybe try and track him down or something. So if you're watching online, do you know his name?
Leave you.
Excuse me?
Leave you.
Leave you.
His name is Leave you. I know. But it's spelled Liviu.
All right.
Do you know what?
It's mad you don't mention that in the set, to be honest. But
I don't really think about him a lot.
Yeah.
But now it's on camera.
Yeah.
And on my recording. That's good.
Yeah. Well, am I going to get a credit for that? Because I coached that out of you. All right. So Leave you. If you're watching the stream, your son would love to hear from you. It's been 17 years, and do spread the word. It sounds like quite an uncommon name, or is it Romanian, or?
No, it's quite a common Romanian name.
Oh, so it's a common Romanian name.
I think so, yeah.
And a common Romanian father behaviour. Anyway, so what have you been up to, Robert? So you are a Harry Potter tour guide. Have you felt any backlash from uncommon name, or is it Romanian, or?
No, it's quite.
Excuse me? What?
Oh, they searched the name.
Say that again?
Dude, you can speak. It's fine.
Okay. Have you felt any backlash since the J.K. Rowling sort of stuff as a tour guide?
I think one person tried talking to me about it, but I just didn't care.
Shut it down.
Well, I wasn't sure what she was talking about at first because I don't really keep up with Harry Potter news, guys. I'm sorry.
This is J.K. Rowling news. It's different, but yeah. What's that, sir?
A little bit. It would fuck up the vibe. You transphobes on my tour.
Once again,
I leave them tips, guys. I can't make them feel bad.
Oh wow, okay. And who's your favourite Harry Potter character?
Tips. I don't know.
Okay, great
Albus.
answer. Thank
Albus.
you. All right, well, good to see you again, Robert.
See ya.
Good luck finding your dad, and we'll see how that goes.
Thank you very much.
All right, cheers. Round of applause for Robert, one of our regulars here at Rats, who's, you know, a lot of acts, they use the night for therapy, and it's working. All right, so Russell, have you got a relationship with your dad?
No.
Okay, good. We'll leave it there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more act in this half, and then we're going to have a lovely interval where we can get some fresh air. The air conditioning will be turned on. The reason we haven't turned it on in this section is because it's very loud, and the 3 people watching the stream, it will interfere with their viewing. So
he's lying. We can't afford it.
Okay, good. All right, Russell, let's bring on our last act of this half.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get those hands going one last time. Don't worry, guys. Only 5 minutes to go until the pain is over. Harry, who is our last torturous item?
But do you remember when it used to be 12 acts?
I'd block that part of my life out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your final act tonight is Calvin Smith.
Cheers, guys. Sorry to force you into another 5 minutes. It's mad this night because, like, I can't work out how you didn't manage to keep this going at 6 previous venues. It's mad, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, my name is Calvin, which is a bit of a weird name in the UK. But I've got quite a nice reason why that's my name, right? So my dad used to own a shop, and he asked everyone who came into the shop whether they liked their name. And the only person who loved their name was a guy called Calvin. So he called me that. Which I think is quite a nice way to name your children, don't you? Yeah, my sister Babatunde doesn't agree, but, you know. Want to make an omelette, you know. Anyway. So, yeah. Sorry? Babatunde. It really doesn't work on the second telling, I'll tell you that. I think an idea might be to sort of listen, you know?
You will respect my authority!
Fair enough. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'm having a great time. I'm quite a tall man. People think that's a great thing, but I guarantee anyone who thinks that being tall is great has never been knocked out by the wing mirror of a bus. You know. I'm also quite a sweaty man. Thank you for your sympathy. It's something that like always just sort of pours out of me no matter what's happening. I'm sort of like the opposite of the Andrew formerly known as Prince, and it's something that has always been a problem for me, right? Like when I was growing up, it used to really bother me. I was really self-conscious about it. So when I went to school, I used to put sanitary towels underneath my armpits. Yeah, that'll get you a nickname. I was a bit chunky as a kid, so mine was Heavy Flow. Wasn't exactly difficult to pick on me as a kid, though. I've always been kind of like a nerdy person. Just to give you an idea, I did such a geeky subject to university that on my first day, 3 people turned up on unicycles. I was livid when I saw the other 2. But yeah, I'm sort of trying to be like more interesting in different ways. I'm trying to be more sexually adventurous at the moment, but I wasn't really sure where to start. So I went online and did one of those like sexuality kink tests. Which, does anyone know what that is? All right, it was basically like a questionnaire, right? It's like a personality test that you do online, and based on like the things you say about yourself, it sort of suggests kinky things you might like to try, like spanking, maybe a bit of bondage, that kind of thing. So I got my results. 95% vanilla. Yeah. I looked that up. That's a higher percentage than a Viennetta. Yeah. Essentially, sex with me is never going to be quite as exciting as a trip to Sainsbury's. You know. But you know, what are we going for? What's this?
It's the test, innit? That you was just talking about.
Fair enough. Well, I don't know all of them. I didn't do that many. Should we just watch you do that?
No, you carry.
Please do your material.
You carry on. I'll just.
Because that's not distracting at all.
It's behind you.
Well, not if I'm pointing straight at it, is it? Or I'm looking at you, and that vibrating at the back.
We can do this in the Q&A, maybe.
Fair enough. Big fan of cocaine. Sorry for the gear shift. People think that cocaine is a really classy drug, but in my experience, there's nothing that classy about pretending to your boss you've had a 6-month cold. No, it's bad. I can't seem to shake it. Yeah. Yeah. By round of silence, anyone here do coke? Oh, everybody. Oh, cool. Right. All right. We're gonna have a good night then. I think, to be honest, I have a bit too relaxed an attitude to drugs, right? Because I kind of grew up around them. Like, I don't know if anyone here has ever done a line with their mum. No, don't worry. That's the correct answer. But I will say it does bring a family closer together, you know, and guarantees a white Christmas, you know. Although the one thing about it is that it does sort of take the thrill out of the drug for you. So, like, you know, I went round the other day and my parents were there doing lines and energetically reminiscing about Tupperware they used to own, which isn't exactly Scarface, is it? About the biggest thrill we get out of it these days is betting on whether this is going to be the line that gives my stepdad a heart attack. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about drugs recently, right? Because I was listening to Richard Bacon on the radio. So I should just explain for anyone who doesn't know. Radio is what podcasts used to be, right? And Richard Bacon was a children's TV presenter who got kicked off of Blue Peter when he got caught doing coke. Now, even as a drug taker, I think that's really out of order, right? If you're a children's celebrity, you really shouldn't get into drugs because it is going to come out eventually, and it just like shatters their illusions when it does. So, whenever I hear about like a celebrity who's getting into drugs, I always think it represents like a fall from grace or a balcony, you know. When that happens, my opinion of them only goes in one direction. Does anyone else think it's weird that the 7 deadly sins doesn't include nonsing? It's weird that, isn't it? Because I'd have thought that would be a
Hold on, you mean in a friendly way?
Okay.
Right.
Cool. Cheers.
It's the old showbiz adage, finish on a nonce joke. Round of applause for Calvin there. How you doing, guys? I think we've met before. Am I right?
Once.
Say that again?
I've done it once before.
Yes, they say you play Rats twice. Once to see if it's as bad as everyone else has told you, and twice to double check you weren't dreaming. Is that right?
That's bang on.
All right, well, it's good to see you. I think we spoke for you. All right, bye. See ya. Yep. Cool. All right, round of applause for Calvin. There we go. I think we are all in desperate need of an interval. Join us for the second half where we will be recording a live podcast where we dissect what we've just watched. So, round of applause for all the acts we've seen. And we'll see you in about 10 minutes' time. Do grab a drink and some fresh air. Thank you.
Hello, it's Harry Deansway here, the host and creator of Rats, and this is this week's recap. Looks like a normal Rats to me, but an hour before the show, our marketing manager and stage manager both decided to not turn up, and on top of that, 4 or maybe 5 people who bought tickets also didn't turn up. So I may look happy on stage, but deep down, I'm rather concerned.
Basically, there aren't a lot of groupies at a prog gig. It's less sex, drugs, and rock and roll, more wanking, antihistamines, and autism.
What do you do when you're not doing stand-up?
I'm a kickboxing instructor.
Are you serious? Oh, well, that's amazing. Well, I was expecting something like I work in an office, but like kickboxing instructor. How did you get into that?
Started kickboxing.
Great, alright, well there you go. Slowly we grow. I'm one of the best interviewers in the business, actually. Alright, that he's not gonna stick his finger up your arse. No. Oh, he is gonna stick his finger up your arse. Alright. So, that will be your after-show entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. During the show, so if you're watching on the stream, we are going to have a rectal examination.
You know, you buy a chalkboard to try and advertise to walk up and get the show a bit busier, and then it rains every week that you've had the chalkboard, and so it just is basically the equivalent of throwing 50 quid down the drain. But, you know, the show must go on, and as you can see, I'm entertaining the people and the empty chairs, put a brave face on, because that's what I do. I'm an entertainer. When the show starts, I don't stop.
Anyway, if you can help disprove that David Attenborough at 97 years old can still get an erection, I'm happy to pay you like 50 quid, basically. That would probably have to involve a video message from David Attenborough saying, I can't get an erection. But you will get 50 quid for it.
I know, I'm fucking killing it. Don't worry about me. Don't give me that. I don't need some fucking Timmy shit. You think I haven't done a show like this? Oh shit, it's already been 5 seconds.
No, well, so you've made that very clear that you don't want to join. What about either of you two? Would either of you two like to join us for the podcast on stage, where we just have a little chat for 10 minutes? Yeah, come on. There we go. This guy's interested. Come on, give him a round of applause. Or you can come and sit here. And then why don't we get one member of Team Rats? Which member of Team Rats would like to join the podcast this week? Which one would like to join? Who said me? Anyone? All right, we will get Franklin will come up on the podcast. Round of applause, Franklin. You can grab that mic, sir. There we go. Wow, seasoned professional. Let's just check it. No, it's not on. All right. So, okay. All right. Wicked. So, welcome. What's your name, sir?
Daniel.
Daniel. Round of applause for Daniel. And just introduce yourself at the end there, Franklin.
My name's Franklin, if you haven't heard already.
Yes. So, Franklin, you've worked on the show now for about... How long have you worked on the show?
Oh, I'd say, 10 months now, is it?
10 months?
Yeah, I think it's been quite some time.
Wow,
yeah.
feels less, but okay. And what have you noticed that's sort of happened over that 10 months? Anything you've picked up on, noticed?
Good or bad?
Everything.
Yeah, I've noticed the show's picked up a lot. I mean, the production-wise, in terms of everything, is starting to become a lot more streamlined in comparison to what it was when I first joined. We're at a better venue as well, I must admit.
Round of applause for the venue.
Yeah, can we give a round of
guys?
applause to the venue? Yeah.
Now, Russell, you've always had travel issues getting to the venue. How is Camden for you?
It's all right. Same as anywhere else, really.
So no matter where you go in London, it's always far away.
Pretty much.
Now, I understand you're going to get a kink test up for us to do during the podcast. Is that correct?
If you want.
Thank you for being so helpful. So, Franklin, yeah, so you've noticed production values have increased tenfold, but the one thing that's always eluded us is an audience. And where do you think we're going wrong with that? Well, we can ask Daniel, actually. Daniel.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
Tell us a bit about yourself and your background and what brings you here this evening.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm a teacher.
Wow. We love teachers here. What subject do you teach?
So I teach English, but at the moment I'm teaching in a special needs school.
Oh.
With autism.
Kids with autism. We've got one of those at the back of the room. Yes. Okay, maybe you could teach him how to stop interrupting me. What's your favourite book to teach English? It's a great question.
I'd say A View from a Bridge is quite fun.
Okay, I don't know that one.
So, what's really good about it is that one of the main characters, he has this suppressed feelings towards his niece.
Oh.
And the kids really love that, the dynamic between them two. And he has this sense of denial within himself, and it ultimately ends in his demise.
Oh wow! Well, we'll check it out. We'll definitely check it out. And
it's a play, though.
It's a play.
It's a play, but you can read it.
I'm sorry. Can you just? Did you say he has suppressed feelings towards his niece?
Yeah, towards his niece. Yeah.
So as in what he's.
Yeah, he wants her, but like he has
his niece.
Read between the lines, Franklin.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay. Sorry, just confirming. Just might have fallen on deaf ears. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's being poetic. Yeah, and you're like trying to break it down. Anyway, so Daniel, have you been to much comedy?
I haven't been in a while. It's my first time coming to Rats.
Yes. And would you come again?
Yeah.
Took too long to answer that.
He's lying. He's not
can we get
coming back, mate. He's never coming back.
Can we get? We've heard that all before. Oh yeah, I'll come back. Can we get the kink test up on the screen? What are you doing, Russell? Are you checking your stocks, or are you trying to work out how to do OBS overlays for your day job? What's going on there?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm getting it up.
Yeah, which is ironic for a kink test. All right, so who would like to do the kink test in the audience? Anyone? We'll get Franklin to do the kink test, okay? So hand the mic to... So if you could read out each question, because we can't really see the screen. Russell?
Your gender?
Male. I hope.
Age?
Oh God, 23.
Wow. No, yeah, I know. Don't ask.
Don't. Looks deceive, I know.
Do you have normal taste in sex?
Do I have a what, sorry?
What the fuck happened there?
What was the question there?
Do you have normal taste in sex just as the majority of people are not into BDSM or other kinky practices, and all of your sexual behaviours are within the range of normality? From you have 0, 10%, 30%, 50%, 60%, 80%, or 100%.
I think I'm fairly normal when it comes to what goes on with my sexual behaviour.
So what are we saying?
Let's go with. Do you know? I don't want to say 100% because that sounds like a lie. We'll go with 80%.
You put 100% there. Russell.
I mean, I'll take 100. I'm not too fast either.
We want 80.
Did you put
Okay,
0?
next. Okay, let's actually do this properly.
All right.
Do you love to see exactly how far you can go by teasing, testing limits, pushing boundaries, cajoling, begging, breaking rules, and you love to ask for punishment?
No.
I think
0%. Yeah, I think I get enough punishment from Harry and being here. So
All right,
I think
let's move on to
sexually
the next
I'm fine.
question.
No, Franklin loves it rough, mate. Stop it.
Shut up.
I mean, on the phone the other day, he said he wants my dog to suck him off.
I
Anyway,
told you not to tell anybody.
Would you play with a naughty, disobedient partner rather than someone submitting spontaneously during sex, BDSM?
Sorry, can you rephrase that question?
Would you play with a naughty, disobedient partner rather than someone submitting spontaneously during sex or BDSM?
I don't even know how to answer that. I think
Quick as you can, please.
I would just say, would you play with?
I think we don't even need to.
I think I'd rather the naughty,
The
disobedient
amount he's
partner.
pausing, he is
No,
obviously
I'm
a
just trying to
gigantic
comprehend
deviant.
the question. Here. No, I'd go for option 1.
All right. Oh, wow. How many pages is this? Would you like to give money to your partner and pay for all of their expenses?
Prostitutes.
Hell no.
I shall.
You put that at 0%.
0%. Would you like to get more nurturing and care for your partner by dressing up as a child and mimicking childlike behaviours such as doodling, blowing bubbles, playing with dolls?
I think
100%.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
No,
think
0%.
that's a no.
No, it's 0%.
100% on that one.
100%, seriously.
Not at all?
Not at all. No,
Bro.
I'm okay. I don't.
Should we
wanna dress
sign
as
him
a
up to
child.
this? I feel like it's a good option here. Maybe we should just sign him up. You get a free month, Franklin. It seems like you're not doing very well on this test. You might need a bit of encouragement from this site.
Why don't we do it together?
Okay. Oh my God, 8%. I think we'll leave it there. This is
Oh,
going
wow,
to be too
yeah,
long. But
8%.
that's 8%. We can't spend another 92%.
Well, let's just fire him at him. Would
Why do
you
you
like
wanna-
to have sex with more than one sexual partner at the same time? Yes or no? Go.
No.
Oh, lying.
Would you like to completely tie up your partner during sex? Yes or no?
Well, yes.
Yes.
Would you be
Fine,
open
either.
to joining a multi-party partner relationship?
No.
Liar.
Would you give up
Liar,
on everything
liar,
to
liar.
fulfill your BDSM fantasies?
No.
Liar.
Will you control? Will you give control of your finance to your partner?
That's a hell no.
Liar.
Nah, stays with me, man.
Do you get turned on by inflicting pain to other people?
No.
Will you get turned on by feeling pain from other people?
Definitely no.
Will you get pleasure from watching a couple having sex in public?
I've been offered, but the answer was no.
Yes,
And no again.
yes,
No,
yes.
I've been offered.
Do you
yes.
often fantasize about watching others having sex right in front of you?
No, I'm all good.
Will you get pleasure from physically restricting your partner from breathing?
Hell yeah.
Right, let's take a pause.
Answer the question.
I said no.
Yes, choking. He loves choking.
Let's
bitches.
take a pause. Let's take a pause.
That's right.
So, Daniel, you were saying, would you be coming back to rats?
Yes.
Yeah. So, basically, we need some advice. How would you work to get more people into rats? What's your 2-year plan?
I'd say more acts.
More acts? Wow. But they're
Fucking hell.
better acts or more acts?
Both.
All right. Make a note of this, guys, team.
I'm not
Yeah.
sitting for any more of those fuckers.
That's it? How did you find the marketing? Were you able to find the venue?
Because I'm a teacher, I have a blue light app. So
Okay.
So I found it on there.
Uh-huh.
So I actually paid.
Wow, round of applause. The only paying customer of the evening. Oh, and so that's why they stayed. Oh, you paid as well? £3. Okay, so I do remember there were 4 paying customers, and you may notice that the only people who stayed are the 4 paying customers.
They're
And then
getting their
obviously-
fucking money's worth.
Yeah,
Because they feel that they haven't got any value so far. Do you often get off on the idea of swapping your spouse or partner with other couples?
Oh, is that a me question again?
Just fucking shut up and answer the question.
No.
Does it turn you on if someone ultimately catches you being naked or having sex?
Unintentionally.
Unintentionally.
No.
God. Not convinced.
Is it more arousing for you to have sex in public rather than in private spaces?
I would rather public.
Hey, no, 100%, bro. 100% bro. Put that shit on 100.
Do you like to play different age than
Russell, put it on 100, bro.
No, we got to be honest.
He was on it. It's Freudian
Fucking
slip.
fam,
It's
it's a Freudian
100%.
slip.
He wants to have
Freudian
sex
slip,
in
mate.
public spaces.
Yes.
You've ruined the results now. This is a farce.
You sick fuck.
Do you like to play a different age other than your current biological age and have your partner treat you accordingly?
No, I don't even know what that means.
Fucking right. Carry on with the podcast.
Okay. So, all right. So, Daniel, thank you for your advice. But yeah, were you able to find the venue okay?
No.
Okay. Talk us through your journey to the venue.
So I pressed the buzzer, right?
Yeah.
And mic's not working. Yeah, I can't even remember the name of the road. Something News. Or
Arlington
some shit
Road.
like that, right? And then press the buzzer, right? And he said rats, and they just buzzed us in. and it was like some back alley, and some dude was
Oh.
like emptying some trash or some shit.
So you went to the wrong place.
We went to the wrong place. We're walking around. We were walking around the block. We're like, oh yeah, where's this place? And
Okay.
Yeah, we were
So
lost.
you went to the wrong place.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for you, you eventually
And your
found
sign.
the right place.
Actually, your sign's shit.
Is it?
Yeah, your sign is so
Okay.
bad.
In
Like,
what way?
I mean, the bubble writing is,
Yeah.
is awful. I mean,
It's funny you say that because before the show started, we had a staff meeting and we broadcast it live on TikTok. And the guy who drew the sign spent about 8 minutes of the meeting saying how good he thought his own sign was. So I'll be pleased to tell him your feedback on that.
Yeah, it was horrible.
He is getting fired tomorrow. By the way, if you want to tune in on TikTok tomorrow, we will be firing Edgar, the production manager, at about 4 p.m. So do tune in to watch it. I think he's going to cry. All right, let's just finish off.
1 second. Imagine that you were a lion and you were chasing your prey. Would you like
talking all kinds of actions from biting and scratching to kitting and hitting it, etc., to capture it?
Is that something that you like to do? Pretend you're a lion?
Yes.
100%. Wow. Okay.
Imagine that you were a rabbit and you enjoyed being hunted. Is that something you would like?
No, I'm all good.
If your partner is not into threesomes, would you see others to fulfill her sexual desire? Oh, sorry, your sexual desire.
Oh, no. No. You put that at 0%, Russell.
If you're not sure whether you will like something, will you at least give it a go?
It depends what it is.
That's 50%.
Yeah, you can maybe 50%.
If you are not into threesomes, will you encourage your partner to see others to fulfill their sexual desire?
You can put that right back down to 0%.
Have you or your spouse ever engaged in swapping?
No.
Have you even got a girlfriend? All right, see you guys. Look, what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this up now, and
Oh my God.
you can fill that in when this is over,
Yeah.
and then we'll post the results online very quickly. You can fill it in on Russell's laptop. All right, guys, thank you so much. That was another classic Rat Chat. All the acts left, so we're not going to vote for a winner this week. And round of applause for sticking around, and we'll see Daniel back here very, very soon. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Then fill in your form. Thanks, guys.
Your results will be in a minute. I'm just filling in the blanks here. Yeah. Just filling in the blanks, mate. There you go. These are all exactly what you said, yeah. 100% factual. Oh, fucking hell. God, thank God we didn't get to the end of the results. Look at this. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? This is taking it to another level. Well, that was a complete waste of time.